Hello everybody and welcome back to Killer Gaming. My name is the SDA and this is my Killer News segment of my show or YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. And this week's news is Life is Strange gets a limited edition, basically limited edition physical copy, which if you don't know, it was only on a PSN download, which I bought it for. Great game, very disappointing the fact it weren't a physical copy, but I believed it to be like one of those indie things and, just go with it. It turned out to be a lot more successful and better than that. Like, I think I've mentioned before, like a Heavy Rain kind of scenario, story-based, where you make choices in the game and they affect the story of the game, of the outcomes, of what happens, etc., etc. Anyway, so this, due to popularity, finally gets a physical copy. I don't think I'm going to be picking it up based on the fact that I'm not paying more money for a physical copy. I don't care enough to do that. It comes out on January 19th, which is only 2 months away. It includes all 5 episodes. Of course, you get 5 episodes over the course of 5 months originally. So each month a new episode will come out. About 4, and they range from 4 hours gameplay to 6, and then etc. etc. Just continue along that thread, giving you about 20 hours worth of gameplay, I believe. Anyway, so in this pack you get 5 episodes in the game, all 5 episodes of the game, 32-page art book, original soundtrack, and the director's commentary. This is on the PS4, Xbox One. I didn't even know it was on the Xbox One, but whatever. And apparently it has a PC release as well, which is pretty good if you're interested in that and you're a PC gamer, etc. etc. As I said, I won't be picking it up because I've already played it and I don't want to fork out more money for a physical copy. It doesn't make logical sense to me. But those of you who are interested in the extras, then by all means. Next up, we have Mass Effect Andromeda has been announced. The new Mass Effect, we knew this was coming, well, everyone was hoping for it. We knew it was happening though, essentially. And they've done a teaser, E3, or did release one, or 2015 E3, I think it was. Jennifer Hale's voice is included in the trailer. And the team who made it, I can't remember who made it now. I can't off the top of my head. The name was on my head, in my head a minute ago, but I can't remember. Anyway, they say they're going to tell a new story away from the Shepard's story. He's going to pass the torch on to a new character, and in this universe, this massive universe, they're going to tell another completely different story, which is always welcomed, and that's important, not to hang on to other stories. It might end up becoming like a Final Fantasy where they tell a brand new story. Yes, it was a trilogy of stories in 1, 2, and 3, but now they're breaking away from that, and that is a positive, and I applaud them for that. Taking risks, telling another story in a massive universe to expand on it, or completely expand on, in itself, like the Halo to a point, I would say, even though it's the same principle. But anyway, next up we have Rainbow Six Season Pass has been announced. I'm sick to death of talking about DLC, but we might as well just crack on with the inevitable, what is going to be said and what is going to be available. It offers you a year-long membership, early access to operations, 7 days, I think it is. You get them like a week early. Exclusive weapon skins, a permanent boost to unlock weapons in game. So you get some kind of boost that's constantly there. So you get that like 5% more extra boost, whatever. I don't know how important that is to you, or even if you care. Bearing in mind that you have to pay for the season pass, etc. in the beginning. Well, not in the beginning, but you pay for it whenever you want. But you pay for that and then you get that. But I would advise against paying for the season pass straight away until you see the core element of the game, because I've got a feeling right away. I'm going to say it here and now, you're going to get bored of it. I think straight away, like after about, I'm going to say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If you're pushing it 4 weeks, and you're like, damn, but that's it. That's pretty much over. And then you're going to want more maps or new maps to come out. That's just my opinion. Call me on it if I'm totally wrong. Anyway, DLC over the course of the next year, which will start in January, by the way. 8 map packs. The first being Black Ice, which is released in January. It will cost you. You can buy this separate, by the way. $30. $30 in the USA, or probably about £20 in the UK, I suppose, or 20 to same, just minimal like that. Nothing major in terms of price difference there. Not much to say else. Oh yeah, and Prometheus 2, finally. This is going to be a very short news video, I have to say, because there's been a lot of news out, but it's mostly related to Star Wars. And I want to see the new Star Wars movie, but I do not want to watch every single thing about Star Wars, and I know everything about the plot, who's in it, what's happening. I really can't be asked with that. I just want to watch the fucking film. And so I didn't really want to have an opinion. I don't have an opinion on most of that stuff in the news, so gaming news has been pretty thin. content has been filler-wise, but I have some news relating to that as well. Anyway, movie news: Prometheus 2 is being made by Ridley Scott, who made Gone in 60 Seconds and a shitload of other films, including Alien, and he's very iconic and called Black Hawk Down. Anyway, he said the story of this new one, Prometheus 2, will tell the story of who and reveal who finally created the xenomorph, or aliens in itself. He actually has revealed that this will relate back to the first Aliens, or Aliens 1, and he's making this one, Prometheus 2, and Prometheus 3. So after this one, he's making one more, and then somehow that's going to lead into Aliens 1 to finally reveal who made them, and most importantly, why. Now that is an interesting concept. These were questions, we're going to answer a lot of questions that were originally raised in 1978, or was it 1979, when the movie was released, and you know, all the hardcore fans. I know there's a lot of hardcore Alien fans out there. I personally did go to see, was going to buy them on Blu-ray. I bought one of them, and the voices were, the sound was garbage. Like, I could barely hear what they were saying. I was like, what did he say? What did he say? I don't even know what he said. He's speaking so quietly, it was ridiculous, and that pissed me off. I do have Aliens Resurrection, that being the best Aliens in my opinion, and I've done Blu-ray, and I love that movie. But I am interested. I did see Prometheus 1 earlier, in about a month ago. I would recommend watching it. You can buy it if you want to. Relatively cheap now, but I'm going to say stream it rather than buy it. But hey, essentially you're going to be able to buy them all in a box set when they all come out eventually anyway, in about a year's time, or 2 years time at least. I think filming for that starts in February as well. Yeah, so in conclusion, there will be a third movie. That's about it for all the news that I really want to talk about, to be honest with you. This, look, my news segment's normally 15 minutes long. This has only been 7 minutes max. So that's not good. You know, this shows you how much news was out there that I really want to talk about. I will give you an update though on something. I have finally done a review. I did the unboxing of my keyboard and stuff like that. I've finally done a review, so that's going to be uploaded. I finally did that last night in the middle of the night at 3 or 4 a.m. Don't say I don't work. And so that's going to be uploaded. I think maybe Monday to give me a piece of content to do, you know, because in the week I had nothing. And finally, I've just ordered my card catcher, so I'll be able to do some playthroughs and stuff like that. I get it tomorrow. I'll do an unboxing of that, of course, so that'll be coming up in the week. And also, I will have to pick a game, and I'll start testing it and see how what the playthrough's like, how I do it, learning all the ins and outs of doing it, sound, etc., etc. And it's going to be a big learning curve for me to do it, because I've never even had this kind of software before. So it's going to be very, very interesting, and I hope to do some playthroughs soon. I don't know. I've got to buy a game as well. I'm hoping to do maybe Resident Evil Revelations 2. It's relatively cheap, or maybe Batman. I don't know right now, because these are games that I'm trying to catch up on and stuff like that as well. But yeah, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this video. Follow me at KillerGaming01. I'll leave the link in the description below, along with my Facebook as well. And I'll see you next time, and check out my unboxings and for future content as well, and hopefully soon some playthroughs. Also, England versus Spain tonight in a friendly. I hope people watch that simulation I did as well. But thanks for watching. See you next time.